let's unbox a cube! I have no clue what cube is in here, as Daniel, the owner of SpeedyGoneCuber, sent me a Christmas present. Now, I remember last year, Daniel went crazy with the wrapping paper, so this time I'm going to time myself and see how long it takes me to open this. A cube. Oh, wow, there's 2 cubes in here. There's a bigger one and there's a smaller one. I think I'll unbox this one first, the smaller one. So last year there were so many layers of wrapping paper. Oh, there was only 1 layer of wrapping paper. So I see X-Man Design, so we know the company, but what cube is it? Oh, wow, this is the Tornado V3. We've already passed a minute 20. Can I do this sub 1:30? We are done. Stop the timer. We did it in 1 minute and 25 seconds. I actually think that was quite slow considering there's only 1 layer. Well, I'm actually not finished yet because I haven't opened this box yet. So over here we've got the X-Man Tornado V3 and we've got the MGC 6x6. What? There's more wrapping paper. 3, 2, 1, go. Maybe I need some scissors. Oh, is there not a cube inside here? Just accessories. What? There must be something in here. Sugar. Okay, looks like that was a joke. Let's get into the main cube. My desk has gone pretty messy, so I'm gonna have to get some wipes. I've already used up 9.5 minutes, but this one does look a little bit more promising because it has got like proper wrapping on the outside. At this point in the video, I was thinking this was some kind of joke, but later I realized there was something really cool hidden inside it. And if you want to find out, keep watching or skip to this timestamp. Anyway, time to check out the Tornado V3. And also, Merry Christmas to everyone that celebrates it. Oh, yes, it's a real cube. So it looks like we have accessories here, but we're not interested in that. We're interested in the actual cube itself. Without making it touch the sugar that is still over there, let's do some first turns. Wow, this is very smooth. So the Gal 13, my current main 3x3, might be beaten by this one. Obviously, I don't know yet, which is why I'm going to do a time solve on this cube. But before that, I still noticed there might be a bit of sugar still left around me. So I'm going to temporarily use this cube mat and just put it over so we don't have to deal with sugar for the rest of this video. 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh my gosh, you're actually kidding me. I got an 8.3 on my first solve, and that felt so easy. You know, that makes me really want to do another solve. If it's that easy to get 8-second solves, then that definitely shows that this cube has a lot of potential. It's really hard doing this with the camera right in front of me. And we get an MPAM, and even with an MPAM, 9.18, so I'm able to get some really good times. And that's just out of the box performance, much better than the GAN 13. When I tried the GAN 13 out of the box, I was probably getting like 13-second solves, or I don't know, but like nowhere near as good as this cube. But this cube just feels very smooth out of the box. It's accessories. Wow, I actually quite like the material of this bag. We also have some cards and instruction guides. We've got all the OLO algorithms and the PLO algs. So if you're watching this video and you don't know many of these algorithms, buy the Tornado V3 off speedcubing.org and use my discount code SpeedyGoneCuber in order to get 5% off. Let's firstly check out the corner cutting. Looks like it can easily cut 45 degrees. I also want to take some look at the design of this cube. We've got some magnets in between the pieces, click into place. We've also got core magnets. With core magnets, they really help with stability, and this is also seen on all the GAN cubes, but now other companies are introducing core magnets as well. I don't own the Tornado V2, but I've heard like the version 2 had like some problems with corner cutting, but it looks like they have definitely fixed that with the V3. Another thing to note is that there are actually 3 versions of the Tornado V3. There's the standard, the flagship, and the pioneer. And if we look at this box, we can see I've got the Pioneer version, which is like the best version of this cube. It's got maglev, it's got a magnetic core, a dual adjustment system, and a magnet adjustment system. Now, comparing this to the flagship and standard one, the flagship is the same as this but without maglev, and the standard is the same as this but without maglev or the magnetic core. So I haven't been able to try the Flagship or the standard, but I'm guessing it's going to be very similar to this one, but just without some of the features. But I'm sure those versions would be good. But I can tell you that I really love the Pioneer. After taking a decent look at these instructions, I think I have an idea on how to adjust it. So the Cube has a total of 125 settings to choose from, 5 for magnets, tensions, and axis distance. You use the adjustment tool, or you probably can actually do this with your finger. You move it up and you'll see like a ring over here. So it looks like to adjust axis distance, you turn anti-clockwise. You turn it anti-clockwise, and I believe the higher the number, like the tighter it's going to be. And over here it's actually got like a whole big diagram of every kind of setting you can choose from. So setting 5 is obviously going to be the tightest, and then setting 1 is going to be the loosest. I'm going to set everything to setting 5 and make the tightest cube possible. We've got setting 5 over here, and we've got setting 5 over here, and this layer should be really tight. So if we put the edge back in and we try to spin it, yeah, this layer feels so slow. Oh, by the way, everything is on setting 3 as the default setting. There we go, now everything is adjusted to setting 5. Let's put the edge back in and put all the center caps back on. Doesn't actually feel that bad, to be honest. It still feels nice and smooth. It just feels tighter. Also, the fact this cube has got maglev in it does make it pretty fast. So yeah, if you want to slow it down, then maybe make it tighter. Let's make all the settings really loose and see how fast this cube can become. Wow, this is so fast. I'm sure I could probably do like a U4. There we go, easy U4. Wait, let's do a time solve on the fast cube. I think I can see my first pair. 3, 2, 1, go. Haha, this is not... I give up. Anyway, it's quite nice. If I want to get some really fast TPS, I will definitely have the cube on this setting. But obviously, we're not here for TPS. We're here for a cube that can get me good times. I think I like having this cube fast, but then I don't like it being too fast. So I just wanted to go somewhere like close to the default setting, but maybe a little bit looser. So I set the tensions to setting 2 and the axis distance I have on 3. And I actually quite like how this turns. Now I'm going to look at the magnet adjustment, and it stays on the default setting of 3, but there are 5 different settings. Oh, I think you need to take an edge out. Oh no, I've just realized I have to adjust this on both sides of the edge. Plus and the minus, and there's 5 different settings. Plus, I guess, means strongest, and minus means the weakest. So I'm gonna put them all on plus. Let's try to make the magnets as strong as possible. Oh, finally, now the magnets are all strong. It just took me ages to adjust these magnets. Wow, this definitely feels a lot more controllable. You know, I might actually keep it this way because I actually like strong magnets, and like when I'm turning really fast, I don't really notice the strong magnets, and it's not too bad because the cube's just fast. 935, that was quite good. I think I'm going to keep it on this setting, and you know what, I'm going to use this for at least a couple more days and see how I find this cube. Right, so it's much later. I've already finished filming the video, but I just told Daniel on Discord about I never knew a 6x6 would be made out of sugar, and he told me that apparently there is something in here. Is there actually something, or is this just completely a mess? So I'm going to take all the sugar out. Oh, this! So I decided to bring this tray all the way up here so I don't make a mess this time. But it looks like there actually is something here. I'm gonna go and wash my hands. Okay, now my hands don't have sugar on them. Let's open this. I don't know what is in here. I don't know if it's a Christmas card. Well, it can't be a Christmas card. It's too small for that. It looks like just a bit of paper. Wait, there's more paper? Oh, is this the 1 centimeter cube? That's a really interesting way to hide a 1 centimeter cube. It's so small that you can just hide it in sugar. So here it is, a 1 centimeter cube. So I want to compare this to a normal size cube. I don't want sugar getting on the normal size cube. You know what? I think I've got a solution. I think I'll just find a Rubik's brand. So this is a Rubik's brand, and this is the 1 centimeter cube. It's smaller than 1 cube inside it. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to solve, so I'll just try go as fast as I can. 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh my gosh, it's so small that I could just drop it like that. And 10 seconds have already passed, and I have barely started my cross. I'm nearly done with F2L. I've done 3 F2L pairs, and I'm on my 4th pair. Now time to do OLL. It's so hard to speed solve this. I should probably try and do some FMC. I was hoping to get a PLL skip. We get a J-Perm, which is one of the best PLLs because it doesn't take too many moves. I'm probably gonna get a solve like just barely over 2 minutes. But this is okay for a first attempt. I'm gonna be so addicted to this, doing many solves on this 1 centimeter cube because it's the first time I've ever tried it. Oh no, I +2'd it. So we get 2 minutes and 14.79, but that's actually 2 minutes 16 because I +2'd it. So I failed to solve the 1 centimeter cube, but don't worry, you can do that 1 turn and 1 centimeter cube. Like, I've seen this before, but I didn't expect it to be this small. Like, I can't believe how, like, this tiny thing that's only a centimeter long has an actual cube mechanism inside it, and it actually turns pretty smoothly. I'm guessing this 1 centimeter cube is a cube you can find on SpeedyCubing.org. Why not get a 1 centimeter cube and use discount code SpeedyGoneCuber? I think this is, like, the most exciting Christmas present when you don't expect it to be a present. At first, you think it's a prank, but it's actually a cube. Thank you so much to SpeedyCubing.org for sending me these incredible cubes for Christmas. I now want to talk about my thoughts on each cube, starting with the Tornado V3. It's a brilliant cube out of the box. It's incredibly smooth and feels great before you even set it up, unlike the GAN 13, which took me weeks to get used to. The cube has 5 different settings for tension, axis distance, and magnets, which adds up to a total of 125 settings. The cube is super customizable, which is great. After I've had a go at adjusting, I've chose to commit to having my axis distance set to 3, my tension is on 2, and my magnets are on the strongest setting of 5. Now for how you adjust it, I really love the tensioning system. It's so colorful, just really easy to use. I love how you can just do it with your fingers and you don't have to like use any adjustment tool. It's the best, and it's just so quick. However, the magnets are really hard to adjust. You have to take an edge piece out and you have to adjust it on both sides to get this to work. It takes forever. Like, QiYi had an amazing tensioning system, and now what are they doing? Don't get me wrong, it's great to have 5 different settings, and once it is adjusted, you don't have a problem. It's just a little bit annoying. I can't really think of many other drawbacks, as it's a fantastic cube. Performance is almost perfect. You're probably wondering, is this cube my new main? And the answer is no. This might surprise you, as I've been going on and on about how great the performance is, but I prefer the GAN 13 a bit more. The GAN 13 is faster than the Tornado V3, and I'm a fan of fast cubes. It's my second favourite cube currently, probably just going to have it as like a backup main. So should you buy it? Almost certainly yes. I think nearly everyone would love the cube. It's great out of the box, it's super customizable, it's smooth and effortless and super controllable. Another great thing is the price. The standard version costs £19 on SpeedyCubing.org, the Flagship costs £27, and the Pioneer costs £33. And even the best version of this cube costs less than half the price of the GAN 13. For making a decision on which one to get, I can see the Flagship and the Pioneer being the most popular, as core magnets increases stability. The standard version would be okay, but without core magnets, it's not going to have as much stability. Like, you might as well just get an RS3M because it costs less. The Pioneer, which is the one that I have, is the fastest version due to its maglev technology. It's definitely not too fast. Like, I think this is the first maglev cube I've tried which felt controllable out the box, unlike the GAN 13. So I wouldn't really say it's too fast, but the Flagship may be better for those who are looking for a slightly smoother and more controllable cube, and it's £6 cheaper. Overall, the Tornado V3 is a brilliant speed cube, and thank you so much to SpeedyCubing.org for sending it to me. Now let's talk about the 1 centimeter cube. This present was hidden in the funniest way ever. At first, I thought it was some kind of prank, like how on earth could an MGC 6x6 be made of sugar? But I later found out that there was something in here, and I had absolutely no clue what type of cube would be small enough to fit inside it. When I found out that this was a 1 centimeter cube, I was so shocked by how small it was. My first time solving it was 2 minutes 16, but with enough practice, I managed to bring
bring my PB down to 110, and it's very fun to solve on. Despite it being small, the 1cm cube actually turns pretty well. The cube costs £6 on SpeedyCubing.org, and it's super cool to have the smallest cube on their store. I'll leave links in the description to where you can find all versions of the X-Man Tornado V3 and the 1cm cube. This has been an incredible surprise, and thanks again to SpeedyCubing.org for sending me this Christmas present. Remember to use discount code SpeedyGoneCuber for 5% off all orders. I'll probably review these cubes in a few weeks, so stay tuned. And sorry I'm uploading this way after Christmas. I had to delay editing it due to exams, but it's better late than never. Thank you all so much for watching, and happy cubing!